Okay, so today we're just going to talk a minute about the Libby app. I know that we're always saying, hey, you can download stuff to the Libby app, but I don't know that we've actually shown you how to do it. So you're going to go into your app store. This is an Apple product, so this is what their app store looks like. But you might have the Google Play Store, or you might have a different kind of app store. So you're just going to type in the search bar Libby. Okay, I know my chandelier is like making a glare. So you're going to type in Libby, and this is what the app actually looks like. And then you're either going to hit get, or it may have a cloud with a little download symbol, or it may say install. It is a free app. You may have to put your iTunes password or your download password in. Okay, so now we're just going to go and find the app and open it. Okay, so now it says, welcome. First question, do you have a library card? Yes. And so now it says, okay. It says the easiest part is to do it here. You can look up your library by name or location. So let's search for a library. And then we can just put in our zip code, 11518. Okay? And now here it is. NASA Digital Doorway, East Rockaway Public Library. So we're going to click on that. And it says, let's take a moment to sign in. Where do you use your library card? We use it at East Rockaway Library. And now I'm just going to put in the 4 digits of my barcode. Okay, 14 digits. I'm sorry. The 14 digits on the back of your library card. And that is all you need for your account to say that it's East Rockaway Library and what your library barcode is. So now we're just going to hit next. And here is what the Libby app looks like. So it has lists of books, and here it has what's new, what's popular, what's available. You can get books and audiobooks, and now you can also get magazines. So here's thrillers. Here are different subjects you can do. They have things that are just like on display. A romance section, historical fiction, courtroom dramas, page turners. There's lots and lots and lots of things here. Okay, don't get dizzy. I'm going to go up to the top. Now, there's also a search bar. So you can click and put in a title. We're going to try out To Kill a Mockingbird, okay? So, To Kill a Mockingbird. And as I'm typing it, it has given me suggestions. So here we have To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee, place hold, which means that it's not available for us right now. And here we have 2 little earbuds, and the earbuds tell us that it is an audiobook. It's not an ebook. Here we have the book, and it says place hold, read sample or tag. Here's the graphic novel, place hold, read sample or tag. And then Ghosted a Watchman, which was another one in the series that came out much later. You could borrow because that is available. So let's say that we said, we really wanted to listen to Kill a Mockingbird, and even though it's not available, I'm ready to place a hold. So you're just literally going to hit place hold. And then this comes up and it says, like, do you really want to place a hold? Yeah, I want to place a hold. And that's it. That's how to put stuff on hold. Done. So now let's go back and we're going to search for a different book. So now we're going to search for Daisy Jones and the Six. Daisy Jones and the Six is a book that we are doing as a book discussion book on February 8th, which we're happy to have you participate in if you want. And it is available for download in audiobook and ebook, and we have print copies at the library, of course. So let's say that we wanted not the audiobook, but we want the ebook. So we're going to borrow it. Okay. And now it says, do you really want to borrow it? Yes, I'm going to borrow it. And now here's the cool thing is that you're borrowing it here, and then you're also going to read it right on the app. And so you don't have to do anything else. So we're just going to go back to the main, our main page. And here it has library on one side. The library part is just where you can browse. That's like the store, the platform. And then it has shelf, and shelf is all of your stuff. So anything that you've downloaded is here on the shelf. You can take out up to 10 books. And so all your loans are here. You can click on holds. hold on a second. You can click on holds here. Sorry, guys. Holds here. And it will tell you what you have on hold. So we had put the To Kill a Mockingbird on audio on hold. And we also have a hold on The Hobbit on audio. Okay. Now, let's say when I click on your holds, here you could also do it by estimated weight and see, or just audiobook holds or just book holds. Now, let's say that you want to read this book and you're ready for it. So you're going to say read with, and we're just going to read with Libby, this app. And it's just going to open it right up here for us. So down here at the bottom, when you click in the middle, the menu comes up, and down here at the bottom, we have all of the different chapters. If you want to skip a chapter, it will bring you right to the next chapter. If you want to change, so the default is a black background with white writing, and you may not like reading like that. And so you're just going to hit this A up here, and the A changes the appearance. So you can make the text size bigger, and as you move it along, it'll make it bigger. You can do bright, which is the white with the black the black text. Sepia, which is more of like a brown, creamy color with the black text. And dark, which is the black with the white text. You can do whatever you feel comfortable with. You also can, they have it as the publisher's default, but you can also do other fonts. And they have the open dyslexic font, which is easier for people who are dyslexic. All right. I usually go with the default, but it's really, you try out the things that make the most sense to you. You can also search for something in the text, usually easier if you're reading a nonfiction book. And you can also bookmark or highlight. Okay. Now, let's say that I was finished reading that book. Now, you can click on Manage Loan and you can return it early. So if we return it early and hit return, there, now it's returned. Okay. Now, let's say we want to go back and see what other things that we might want to take out. So there are books here. We also have magazines. That's brand new, like today, or maybe Friday it was brand new. So if we did format and we look at, we could just look at books. We could just look at audiobooks. We could just look at magazines. You can just look at a particular language. Okay. You can set your default for any of these things. You can just sort things that are available now. So if you just are looking for something to read right now, you just want an ebook that's available right now, you apply those preferences, and it's only going to show you things that are available right now. You can also hit Explore, and Explore has different guides for different subjects. And then if you hit on subjects, it just has every single genre. So you can go from anywhere from, romance to just photography books, writing books, anything you can think of will be in here. Plus juvenile fiction, mysteries, thrillers, suspense. Sometimes things have 2 tags, so they overlap. So let's say that we wanted to take a look at those magazines. We would go into that format and magazines. And then they're all coming up right here. These are the things that have just been added. There's over 990 titles. Okay. HGTV magazine, Elle Decorating, Wildlife Photography, Kiplinger's. I don't know what ID magazine is. There's some that are in Spanish. There's art ones. Look, there's a marathon running one. So there's a lot of really interesting kinds of magazines, and also the kinds of things that you might see if you were like at the checkout stand. Okay. And then they also have it separated out by different genres. So let's say we wanted to look at maybe food and wine. Okay. So these are all going to be food and wine magazines. So they have Lunch Lady magazine, I've never heard of. Baking for Beginners, Clean Eating, Walnut. They have some in other languages. Taste of Home, Eating Smart Christmas, The Joy of Baking, Cooks Illustrated. So now, if you want to download one of these, this Cook's Country, let's say, you can borrow it, and it's good for 21 days. And then you literally are going to read it right here in the in your Libby app. And you read it just like it's a magazine, just, on the regular, like as if it was a paper magazine. This iPad is pretty big, so it's actually really good, but, everybody has their preferences. And then you could skip to something that was more interesting to you, or, you can always take a screenshot of stuff too, especially, recipes, right? All right, so I hope that this cleared up a few things, and please let us know if you have any questions. You can email me at reference@eastbrockwaylibrary.org or comment on this.